Okay, today's topic we'll be talking about cryptocurrencies year of massive profits. Cryptocurrency year of massive profits. That is the season of cryptocurrencies. That is what we'll be discussing today. Most people that joined cryptocurrency in late 2021 or early 2022, they lacked the knowledge of the cycle of cryptocurrency or the seasons of cryptocurrencies. So that is why most people will say, crypto really dealt with them. And is kind of is practical, is logical, because when you enter, just like someone that have no knowledge about fish farming. You see that I've heard so many people say, I started the fish farming business, and before you know it, after 3 weeks, all the fish were dead, and the investments, the business just went down. So it's normal that any business, before you start any business, you should understand, have knowledge about the business. Start small. The main thing is starting. You must not get all the knowledge before you start. But when you start small. Then once you start, you continue gaining the knowledge you need for the business. So our today's topic, like I said, we'll be talking about the cryptocurrencies year of massive profit, which happens every 4 years. So we'll be starting by 8:40. So let's be patient to get more people in the Zoom. But if this is your first time, please use the chat. Okay, I'm new. Okay, Mike said I'm new. So Mike, you're welcome to our weekly Zoom meeting. We do have our Zoom meetings every Mondays and Thursday, 8:30 Nigerian time, where we discuss about cryptocurrencies and Royal Q. So today our topic is the cryptocurrencies year of massive profits. It happens every 4 years, 4 year cycle, which we will be talking about the Bitcoin halving. So it's because of the Bitcoin halving that we will be talking about today's topic. So Mani said, this is my first time here. So you are welcome, Mani. So since we have two people that are joining us for today, I'll be doing the sharp introduction about Royal Q. The person speaking, my name is Mr. George. I've been in Royal Q. This is my third year of participating in Royal Q business. I'm the co-host, and I have my host, Leader Oshari. This is also her third year in this business. Then our guest speaker is not here, but he will join us soon. So without wasting time, this is 8:40. You're all welcome to today's Zoom. We'll be presenting for those that are joining us for the first time. I'll give a simple explanation of the business. Royal Q is like you opening a provision store. So when you want to start Royal Q business, put yourself as someone that wants to open a provision store. When you have the mindset of someone that wants to open a provision store, you know that first things first is that you pay for the shop. You have to look for agents that will get you a shop. You look for agents when you want to start a provision store. You look for agents to get you a good shop at a good site. That is the first thing you do. So when the agent looks for the shop, you pay for the shop rent, and you also pay agency fees and other things. Then after you have paid, you have agreed with the lawyer, with the landlord, you will be given access to the shop. Now you have to keep some money. And in Royal Q, the shop rent for 1 year is $120. So you pay to rent the robot to work for you with $120. Now in your shop, after getting the shop, you keep money aside for utility fees. You know, in your shop, you're going to pay for light fee, you're going to pay for water, and you're going to pay for other things in the shop. That is utility fees. In Royal Q, we are advised to keep at least $20 in your robot account. You see the 120 that you are going to pay for your gas, for your shop rent, and your gas fees. These are the only money you are going to send to Royal Q. As time goes by, you know, as you are using the shop, you continue paying for light fees, you continue topping up your lights, you continue paying for water. So these are the only money you are going to send to the robot account, to your own robot account. So you just need to be topping up utility fees, some fractions, some little fractions. You are advised to start with at least $20 for a start. But before you top up again, you must have made close to $100 profits before you top up again. And as you make some little fraction, your light fee. So that is just the same thing. Your provision store, that is how it works in Royal Q2. Now, the only difference is that in your provision store, even if you don't sell, you know you are still using lights, so you pay. But in Royal Q, before you are being charged for the utilities, you must have made profit. So that is the difference.
Oh, I got a 5 here and I got a point. Okay, can I get into this meeting too?
So, sorry for that. I'll continue. So you have gotten the shop, you have kept money aside for your utility fees. Now your trading capital, you need to go to the market with some money to buy goods that you keep in your shop. In Royal Q, you don't send your trading capital to the robot account. That is why Royal Q stands out in the business, in this online business we are into. Royal Q stands out in the sense that we don't give our money to Royal Q. Do you understand? Some persons are afraid of online business because they have been scammed so many times online. But in Royal Q now, their money is safe with them. They don't give their money, their trading capital to Royal Q. So you see the difference. So people might be saying that they are afraid of online business. You yourself, you might be afraid to tell someone about Royal Q. But if you understand Royal Q, you will not be afraid to tell someone about it. Because in Royal Q, the app is on its own. Your money, your trading capital stays with you in your Binance. Binance is like an exchange. It's like your bank where you save your money. It's very safe and secured. And Royal Q have no access to your funds there. So you see the difference with from Royal Q with other online businesses. Other online businesses that have scammed them in the past, they sent your people sent money to the business. They send both their trading accounts for the business to trade for them and all that. And before you know, they scam them. But in Royal Q, we don't send our trading capital to Royal Q. Our trading capital stays with us in our Binance, in our Coinbase, in our exchange. Royal Q operates with 7 exchanges all over the world, and it's a multinational business operated by more than 200 countries. So now, after you go to the market to buy your goods stays in your shop. The landlord does not have any access to your goods. You open your shop, you sell. Now, your new shop, after you have gotten the products you want to sell, you start selling. Remember, in your provision store, you have to tell your people that you have started the provision business. You have to do advertisement. You have to post in your WhatsApp that this is a new business and it's safe and secure. If you can do that, Royalcube gives you rewards. If you can promote your own business to get more customers to come to you, to come and start using Royalcube, Royalcube will not see you as an agent. So you see that agency and agreement fee you paid when you came into the business. If any other person comes through you, you will be the agent of Royalcube. Royalcube will reward you immediately with that agency fee you paid. So that is the business. Now, you buy and sell, you buy and sell. Remember, if your trading capital is like $100, someone that is trading with $1,000 will be making more profits than you. Because if we give you a signal of 2% and use $100 to trade 2%, you get like $2, right? Yes. Then someone that is using $1,000 to trade 2% will get more profits. So that is how the business works. You understand? So the robot buys low. Like if Bitcoin is around 40,000 now, the robot works with what we call the margin calls. Margin calls is very simple. Let me also relate it to your provision store business. Because like I said, the business for you to understand what Royalcube is for you to put yourself in a business lady or businessman that wants to start a provision store. Now and I now said Royalcube works on the basis of margin calls. Now let me explain what margin call means. Very simple. You started your business, maybe in your provision store, you're only selling rice, bags of rice, but you have money to buy like 10 bags of rice, but you did not start with 10 bags of rice. You did not start with 10 bags of rice. You bought only 2, and you reserved the money to buy 8 bags. You just bought only 10 bags of rice. You just bought only 2 bags of rice because you know that the bags of rice price goes up and down. So that is cryptocurrency. Crypto goes up and down. That is its nature. In Royalcube, remember your trading capital stays in your exchange. You don't give it to Royalcube. But in the Royalcube app, where your robot works from, is being linked to your Binance account. And as it's being linked to your Binance account, we only give it 2 permissions. So you are going to give the robot 2 permissions. Permission number 1 is for the robot to be able to read the crypto market, because you know crypto goes up and down. That is its lifestyle. It comes down for market correction so that new investors can come in, and it goes up. People take profits, like people sell and take profits. It comes down again for new investors to come in. So that is how crypto works. It's for you to understand the season of crypto. When it goes up for people to take profits, that is not the time for you to enter. That is why some people don't like cryptocurrency now, because they feel that crypto made them to lose money. Yes, in any business you do, if you don't understand the season of the business, if you don't understand the structure of the business, you are bound to lose money. You are bound to make mistakes. Yes, it's normal. Apart from online business, I've seen many people make mistakes in even offline businesses. For business they don't have knowledge about, they make mistakes and they lose funds. Now, if I've showed you the principle of how cryptocurrencies works, it goes down and it comes up, it goes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up. I said when it comes down, it's for new people to come in, new investors to come in to buy crypto at a cheaper price. For old investors to still buy more quantities. You that is selling bag of rice, you bought the first one at 50,000, but now it's at 30,000. What do you do as a businessman? What will you do as a businessman? You have to go back to the market to buy more quantity. of the bag of rice. That you started with 50,000, but now bag of rice is selling at 20,000. So you understand, you have to go back to buy more bags of rice. You have to go back to buy more bags of rice. So that is how cryptocurrency works. It comes down. But you, if you lack the knowledge, if you don't have knowledge about crypto, and you just enter, maybe when people started making noise, maybe Bitcoin have increased to 50, 60,000, and there's noise everywhere about crypto. People that are making noise are people that are taking profits. These are the time for people for old investors to take profits. But you that don't have the knowledge, you will now carry your money and want to invest when people are harvesting. You see that you yourself, you are doing the wrong thing. You are investing at the wrong time. That is one of the mistakes most people did in 2020, late 2021 and early 2022, when investors have already started taking profits, buying cars, building houses, taking their profits to go on vacations, doing other things. That is, some people now saw their achievements. That is when they now decided they want to participate in cryptocurrencies, which is wrong. It's the wrong time. It's a good thing, but wrong timing. That is why now we are shouting, we are preaching that now is the time to come in. Now crypto is staying down. It has been down for over, let's say, since 2023. It has been down, but it has started coming up. At least Bitcoin dropped to 15,000 before it started coming up, and is around 40 to 42,000 now. If you don't join now, you might be doing the same mistake some persons did in late 2021 and early 2022 if you don't start now. Because in crypto, if you don't understand the season, you end up saying cryptocurrency is a scam. Like some people will say fish farming is a scam because they carry their 200,000 and invested in fish farming that they have no knowledge about. And before you know, all the fish died and the business collapsed, all their investment gone. So I would like to tell you that gain the knowledge. That's why we continue organizing Zoom meetings, so we can teach this knowledge about cryptocurrency season. There's always a time to invest and a time to harvest. You understand? You don't come when others are taking profits. When others are harvesting, that is the time you are now ready to start Royal Q, to start investing in crypto. It's wrong. When people have started harvesting, taking profits, cryptos will automatically go down. And if you now invest that time, your funds will continue reducing in values, which means that it will not increase your waiting time before you make profits. And some persons lack patience. Before you know, they will sell off and they will start calling crypto a bad business. Whereas they are the ones that lack the knowledge of cryptocurrencies. So please, if you are here today and you for the first time and you heard all that I've said and you have any question, please use the chat box. If there's any part of okay, there's a part I missed in explaining Royal Q. Okay, I said the robot is being designed, is an artificial intelligence robot that is being designed to make profits for us, both when crypto is going up and when crypto is going down. When crypto is going down, it works with what we call the margin configuration, the margin calls. And I've explained margin calls in the sense that as a businessman, you are trading on rice and you started with 2 bags of rice at 50,000 each. And the price of bag of rice the next day or next 2 days or next week now reduced to 30,000. What will you do? You still look for more money, go back to the market and buy the bags of rice maybe you might buy four bags of rice at that 30,000. So that in case rice increase to 35, you can sell and still be making profit while you wait for the two that you bought first at 50,000. If you still do that and the next upper week, you heard a bag of rice has reduced to 20,000, as a businessman, you still go back to buy like eight or 6 bags of rice at that 20,000 reduced price. Now, if bag of rice now increase to like 35, you know that you have made a lot of profits. So that is how cryptocurrency is being designed to make profit for us through margin calls. Margin calls is the robot that will be buying those coins cheaper price. All you have to do is that if you budget $200 for a coin or $100 for a coin, please start with like 30%. Keep 70% for margin calls. Keep 70% because we all know that crypto goes up and down. When it goes down, the robot will need more funds to buy the margin calls, to buy those bags of rice at a cheaper price, so that it can make profits for you even in the dip, even when crypto crashes. That is how RoyalQ is being designed. But people that are not enjoying RoyalQ are people that are not using RoyalQ the right way it should be used. It's been programmed to work with margin calls. Margin calls means if your trading capital for a coin is $200, you are not expected to use all the $200 to start the trade. Normally, you install the robot to start trading with 30% of that's your budget for that coin. Keep 70% for margin calls. So that is how the robot is being designed to function. So if I believe I've been able to touch the trading part, and I've also been able to touch. Remember, I said you have to look for more money to add. So what about those that don't have more money to add to their business? What will they do? Remember, I said something about if you advertise the business, you will become, and you got someone to start RoyalQ through you. RoyalQ pays you rewards. So now with that reward, you can also use that reward to add to your margin cost, to buy margin cost. So you see in RoyalQ, if you don't make money through trading, you can also make money through advertising RoyalQ. The business is safe and secure, so you have nothing to worry about if the business is going to scam. The business RoyalQ recently went on maintenance, 2 days maintenance. But we are not afraid because our money stays with us in our Binance. So RoyalQ went on maintenance, so we are not trading for 2 days. But our trading capitals was in our Binance, safe and secured. So that is when you know that yes, this business is 100% safe and secured. If you use it well, you understand it well, you're going to make massive profits from it. So for those that are joining us for the first time and you have heard everything I have to say about RoyalQ, the different ways of making profits through trading or through advertising it, which is optional. But if you need more money to buy margin calls to fund because the more margin calls you buy, the more profits you are going to make from that coin. So if you need more money, you advertise it to make more money. But if you can afford having new additional money, you can always add to your business to expand. And again, if you are trading only rice, you try to also add like semo or milk or milo to your provision store to expand, to increase the different ways that you can be making profits in the business. Okay, so for those joining, if you have any question, you can use the chat. For those joining us newly for the first time, you can use the chat to drop your questions, or you can use the reaction to raise your hand so we can ask you to unmute yourself so you can answer your question before we go into today's topic. We'll use 30 minutes to treat today's topic. Very simple, sure. or 10 minutes so we can take question on the topic. But for those new people coming, if you have any question, you can drop it on the chat box. We are going to attend to it.
Okay, so Leader George, I'm going to share my screen and play the video now.
Okay.
Please do let me know if it's audible.
Okay.
I know you have a lot to do right now, so let me go through this real quick. Every 4 years, Bitcoin automatically...
Is it audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'll go ahead.
What is the Bitcoin halving? I know you have a lot to do right now, so let me go through this real quick. Every 4 years, Bitcoin automatically becomes twice as difficult to mine, meaning the rewards for mining a single block get cut in half. The Bitcoin software is hard-coded to reduce the supply of Bitcoin produced every 210,000 blocks mined. So as time goes on, miners receive less profit from mining Bitcoin. You see, when miners are working hard to keep the network safe, they are given something what's called a block reward. The block reward is made up of two things. The first is transaction fees from all of the transactions, and the second is what's called a block subsidy. At the very beginning of Bitcoin, about 11 years ago, the block subsidy was 50 Bitcoin. So for every block mined, you would get 50 Bitcoin, which back then wasn't worth a whole lot. Then in 2012, it was reduced to 25 Bitcoin. Then in 2016, that was reduced to 12.5 Bitcoin. And then during the last halving of May 2020, block subsidy effectively became 6.25 Bitcoin per block mined. This will happen every 4 years until the year 2140. According to the Code of Bitcoin, there's a total of 32 halvings. Once all of these halvings have occurred, there will be no more block subsidy, and miners will have to rely on transaction fees to make money. Halvings allow us to predict the rate at which Bitcoin is created. But what will this do to the price? Well, let's pretend the demand for Bitcoin stays the same. The supply continues to be cut over time, so the price would naturally go up according to supply and demand. This halving protocol really rewarded the adopters that got in really early. That's why 18 of the 21 Bitcoin have already been mined in the last 12 years. It was way easier to mine Bitcoin back then. 144 blocks are mined daily times 6.25 Bitcoin. Only 9
Still get high. Still will get high.
3.125 Bitcoin to be mined per block. Back in the day, mining Bitcoin used to be so easy, you could do it on your laptop. Now you need entire factories with tons of electricity and tons of money to get the job done. But thanks to the high price of Bitcoin, the reward is pretty high still. But a lot of times that still doesn't cover the cost of electricity. So just imagine this predictable mining schedule compared to fiat currency, where it's just printed as needed.
Okay. Okay. So, please, someone said we should not use the word crashing. Please, in crypto, coins goes down, they reduce in value, and they go up. When they go down, we have different terms you can use. Some can be market correction. Everything still means the coins are going down. You can hear the market is crashing. Crashing means something is going down. You can hear market is dipping. Everything also means it's going down. You can hear market is dumping. It also means going down. So anyone you know, all you have to know is that Royal Q is designed to make profit when market goes down. Whether market is crashing, whether market is dipping, whether market is doing correction, whether market is dumping, all you have to know is that Royal Q is being designed that it will make profit for you because it will be buying the coins at a cheaper price when market is dumping, market is crashing, market is undergoing correction, market is dipping. As far market is going down, Royal Q robot is being designed to buy more margin calls at a cheaper price, buy more quantity of those coins at a cheaper price because it's designed to make profit for you. When he buys those crashed value at a cheaper price, it will not sell them when market starts recovering because in crypto, it goes down, it comes up. So market that crashed today will come up tomorrow. It's normal. That is cryptocurrency lifestyle. Like I said, when market goes down, when markets dip, when market undergoes correction, is for new investors to come in. Once new investors come in, markets will go up again. Once market goes up, it's for the old investors to take profit. If you don't have knowledge of crypto, that time everybody is making noise about crypto. That is when you want to come in to invest. So please, I believe I've been able to necessary. Okay, so we have watched the video about Bitcoin halving, because of Bitcoin halving, we'll be talking about the cryptocurrencies year of massive profits, cryptocurrency year, which is 2024/2025. So what is Bitcoin halving? I don't know if you followed the video that just played, our host played for us. I don't know if you followed it, but I will still give my own summary. But please, those that are joining us for today for the first time, if you know you have any questions, you can use the chat box to drop your questions. If you also want to talk to us, you can use the reaction button, click on it, and you click on raise hands. We'll ask you to unmute yourself, then you can talk to us. It's very simple. But if you are shy, you can click on chat and drop your message, and it will be attended to. So why we go into today's topic is going to be a brief one. Today's topic is going to be a brief one. It's talking about what is Bitcoin halving, because it's because of Bitcoin halving we are going to have the cryptocurrencies year. So I will start by Bitcoin halving is a process built into the Bitcoin protocol that occurs roughly every 4 years. During a halving event, the block rewards given to Bitcoin miners for validating transactions is reduced by half. So that is why it's called Bitcoin halving. So the rewards given to Bitcoin miners, the rewards given to them for their work they are doing is reduced by half. So all the Bitcoin miners that helps validate transactions, when you move Bitcoin from one place to another, from one wallet to another, the miners, their rewards are being half anytime Bitcoin halving occurs. This deliberate reduction in supply serves two main purposes. So firstly, it regulates the rate at which new Bitcoin enter circulation. So why we do the Bitcoin halving, number one, is that it regulates the rate at which new Bitcoins enter circulation, ensuring a gradual insurance that aligns with the predetermined supply limit of 21 million coins. So like we have our faith currency, our Naira, or other countries' currencies, they don't have limited supply. The government can wake up and print more money. But in Bitcoin has a limited supply, which is 21 million. So because the purpose, this halving helps to regulate at which new Bitcoin enters circulation to make sure that it aligns with the total supply limit, which is 21 million. That is the highest Bitcoin can ever exist. 21 million coins of Bitcoin, quantity of Bitcoin that can ever exist in the world is 21 million of as in coins of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin halving, number one, regulates the rate at which new Bitcoin enters circulation. Then number two, secondly, it creates scarcity and introduces a deflational element, potentially impacting the value of Bitcoin as demand may outpace the reduced supply. This event has historically led to increased attention and speculation in the cryptocurrencies market. Just like in economies, we have been taught that when demand is higher than supply, the prices of that quantity, the price of that commodity will go up. It's just like, it's very simple. Let me explain this second part so that you understand. If in a community that have 5 fuel stations servicing all the communities, and in a day, it's only one fuel station that's have fuel that they are selling, you will see that the price, because of supply, because of demand is high, many people will fill that fuel station. You will see that supply will be low. Supply will be low. The price of that commodity will not increase. So that is the same thing. Principle of demand and supply is what will happen when Bitcoin halving takes place in April 2024. And this second one is this second part of the what Bitcoin halving will do to the prices of cryptocurrencies is what we are waiting for, because it will give us massive profits. We experienced it during the last bull run when Bitcoin hit 67,000. Most of the altcoins did well in the last season, and we are expecting the cycle again in 2024/2025. So you ask yourself, how prepared are you to enjoy this massive profits that is coming? Are you trading right? Are you trading with your team? Or are you still focused on trading with only $100 capital? And you are not interested in bringing more people to come and know the business, to come under you so that you build your team for the bull run? And you don't want to add more capital. You are okay with the $100. Everything lies in your hands. We have introduced the business to you. We have told you how to save. If you are here last 2 weeks or last week in the space, you should know how to save your money is, even when royalty went on maintenance, and you understand what we are expecting, what is going to happen in 2024 April, the Bitcoin halving, and you understand how demand and supply is going to work. Some coins, what we are hearing, some coins will do more, some coins will do great, some coins will pump, some coins will increase even before the halving. We have seen ING, injection coin. Injection coin has done its all-time high just last week. It's 2021, during the last season. ING, the all-time high for ING was $25. That was its all-time high. But because of in this season now, its all-time high has reached $34. So while we are saying this, you should get prepared. Any coin can achieve their bull run. Any coin can increase, pump more than what they did last 4 years in the last bull run. So how prepared are you for this coming bull run? How prepared are you to cash out massively? How prepared are you? If your trade gives you 20%, will that money be enough to buy a car? Will that money be enough to buy a land? Or do you have a team? As they are winning massively, you too, your rewards are increasing massively. So which one are you into? Which one? Or you are doing both? But all we are answering, how prepared are you towards this coming bull run? As you have heard that it will be massive, it will be more than massive because of what we are seeing. So many countries are adopting Bitcoin. So many companies are coming to invest in Bitcoin currently. So we are so sure that this season Bitcoin, this cryptocurrency year, which is 2024 to 2025, will be so massive. It will be massive more than the last season bull run. We have seen it in ING. ING just confirmed to us. ING, the last growing price was 25. This season's own, it hits $34. So with that, I believe we can take questions now. So if you have questions about cryptocurrency, you have questions about RoyalQ, you have questions about the Bitcoin halving, please feel free to ask now. Okay, someone asked, Rufus, what is the difference between margin call and martingale in trading? Martingale strategy is margin call, but we, because of our capital, we edit our own martingale strategy. Margin calls, martingale strategy is, how will I put this? Margin call is the procedure. Martingale strategy is a strategy that works with that procedure. You understand? Margin call is the robot buying the coins cheaper. The martingale strategy is when the robot is buying the coins, it should be buying the quantity higher than the previous quantity it bought. So if the first margin call, it bought two quantities of the coin, in margin call 2, in the second margin call 2, it should buy 4. It should buy 4 times. If the first one it bought 2 times, the second one it will buy times 2, that is 4 times. The third one it will buy times 4, that is 8 times, times 2, 8 times. So that is martingale strategy. It is a procedure to follow, but margin call is just the name of the procedure, while martingale is a strategy. So how can I turn on the volume? David, you have seen our host have already sent you the message. I believe you have seen it now. I will not answer. So is there any other question? If you know you want to speak with us, you can use the, okay, Roland. Oh, so Roland, you can speak to us. Roland, you can speak to us. Hello, Roland. Hello, Roland.
Good evening. Yeah.
Hello, Roland, you can
Good
speak
evening.
to us. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Go
Can
on.
someone hear me?
Hello, Roland.
Yes,
you can
hello.
go on. Hello.
Please, like.
Roland, your network is not clear.
I want to be clear about something. Like.
Okay. Or can you drop your question on the chat so I can read it out so I can answer it, because your network is not clear. You can use the chat box, drop your question. Hello, do you have any other question? Our newcomers, is there any question with the explanation of RoyalQ? Or if there's anything you don't understand?
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. David.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. We can hear you.
You are well done, sir. On
Well done.
I want to ask question on the last stuff that you treated, the cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You used a word like the cryptocurrency is going to be massive, and if I got you right, I think you are saying that it's going to be good, it's going to be profitable, lucrative. I'm thinking words like that. It's going to be blossom. So I just want to
Yeah.
ask that how sure, how certain is this? And are you telling us that with the data they have considered, observed, to make that statement that the thing is going to be massive in this season or season to come? How sure are we? Or I want to ask that you have said some factors that are that favor that. Could it be other factor? Could it be factors that can negate that? Or it is very, very sure that this season or season to come, the cryptocurrency is going to be massive. I just want you to shed more light on that.
Okay. Good question, Mr. David. In crypto, we work with charts. We also work with history in cryptocurrencies. And this should be the third or the fourth Bitcoin. This should be the fourth. So looking at the history of every bull run, me, I've been able to witness one. This one that is coming should be my second one. What will make crypto massive is the adoption. And so many companies, like what I said it earlier, so many companies are declaring, so many companies, individuals are declaring interest for crypto now. And we have seen a coin recently, last week, doing more than what it did last bull season. And with what I explained about the Bitcoin having demand and supply, it's already a pointer that this season, 2024/2025 will be so massive. We have seen all the signs, in the sense that so many people are adopting crypto now. They are adopting Bitcoin. We have seen so many signs that a coin has done more than what it did in the last cycle. And we are so sure that Bitcoin will hit more than 67 and pass it. We are so sure because in the last season, in the last 2 seasons, anytime there is Bitcoin halving, coins is being tend to go up because the demand will be high, but the supply will be low because the halving, the rewards given to miners will be half. So automatically, the supply will be low and the demand for Bitcoin will now be high because more people want to buy. More people want to buy. So that is just simple economics. And because of the massive adoption we are having now for cryptocurrencies, that is why we know that what is coming will be massive. So is there any other question?
Yeah, yes, please, sir. Sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, please, just in one, let me say, statement or sentence. Is there any record in the time past, I mean, from the history, that if we have all these signs that you just said now, is there any record in the time past where all signs that we have at hand now that make us to be propagating that this season will be massive, play otherwise? Is there anything like that in the time past?
I don't know if leader Osha can get us that chart, so you see it for yourself. The charts for the first season bull run, the second season bull run, the third season. So this should be the third or the fourth. You see that everything follows the same sequence. So there was no different patterns. We have not seen a different pattern since. All the charts has followed the same pattern since the first cycle, the first bull run, the second bull run, the third bull run. So this is the fourth or the third. So they have all followed the same pattern. Once there is Bitcoin halving, it's the same thing because demand and supply will come to play and the results never change. We have already entered pre-bull run and we already seen the results. We entered pre-bull run and we are already seeing results now. So it's not, that is why we are saying what we are expecting will be massive. Because pre-season of the Bitcoin halving is like this, we are already seeing results. Then what will happen when we enter the 2024/2025? Thank you. So is there any other question? Please, if you want to speak with us, use the reaction.
This is Roland number.
Mr. Roland, we are not hearing you. Your voice is not clear. If you have the question, use the chat.
Sorry, I'm having network challenges. So maybe
Your voice is echoing. Your voice is echoing.
Okay, it's network, so maybe I'll use the chat, please.
Okay, thank you. So, do we have any other question? So while we wait for Mr. Roland to drop his question, do we have anybody that wants to talk to us or want to ask questions about Loyalty? For those people that are joining, the new people that are joining us today, are you saying that you understood it perfectly? Or you have one or two questions you wish to ask? You can use the chat box. You can drop your question in the chat box. If you are shy to talk to us. So if you drop it, we are going to attend to it. So while we wait for Mr. Roland to drop his question, I would say we had so many achievements. So many people achieved a lot in the last season. So many people achieved a lot in the last season. Most people bought cars. Yeah, I bought my car in the last season after actively participating in Royal Q for 4 months. As I was trading, I was also posting my results. I was posting my upline results. I was posting my upline team their results. Any result I see, I post. So I was making money. I was making money from my trading. I was also making money from the rewards Loyalty gives me as an agent, because once you are able to tell someone or you post, I mean, I did not go to meet anybody. I was just posting the results on my status. So people will call me and say, how far this business? Then I will invite them to the Zoom. So they will come to Zoom like this and listen to gain the knowledge. So they will decide if they want to join. If they join, Royalty will give you rewards of $30. So that was how I was able to grow my capital. Capital, I was trading with 200. Before 4 months, I started trading with 6,000. I was growing it. I started trading with $6,000 in 4 months time because I was dedicated to the system, both trading and also participated in posting my results, posting my upline's result, posting my team's results, posting any result I see in RoyalQ on my social media. So with that, RoyalQ started blessing me with rewards. And with that rewards, I started moving that rewards to my Binance. So my trading capital now increased. So I was now making money. In the space of 4 months, I bought myself my first car. So more testing. Some people bought lands. Some people completed their houses. Some people bought expensive phones. Some people went for vacation that last season. And a repeat is about to happen. The only thing is that this season on will be massive. Massive because we have seen all the signs, and even in the pre-bull run, we are seeing things. We are seeing signs that what is coming will be massive. So more testimonies will come. And one of our member, our team member, is not on this Zoom. He's here, he would have said one or two things. He bought iPhone. He joined us lesser than 2 months. Should be a month plus 3 weeks. He joined RoyalQ. And he has participated fully in RoyalQ, both trading and both advertising it. So he makes money from trading, and he also makes money from posting his results. And he has made more than 1 point something million, 1.3 or 1.4. He got himself an iPhone today and yesterday. So more testimonies will come. More people will buy cars, will buy land, will build houses. So we are just here to tell you that the business is safe and secure. Your money stays with you. You don't give your money to RoyalQ. So you don't have anything to be afraid of. You don't have to see it as another scam, because how can they scam you when your money stays with you? The money stays with you. When crypto goes down, the robot buys more quantity. When crypto goes up, the robot starts selling those quantity and making profits. That is how the robot works. Very simple. So I don't know. Okay, one of our newcomers said, Mr. Mike said, thank you for the knowledge. So I believe I was able to do justice to the introduction. So if we don't have any other questions to take, Leader Oshari, I don't know if you are free now to talk, but if you are not free, I think we'll be calling this Zoom. We'll be ending the Zoom now. So please, if you are joining us for the first time and you have not registered, please go back to whoever sent you the invitation to this Zoom. The person will give you a link, you register. Once you register with the person's link, you will see where to download the app from the site. So you click on the site, you download the app, it will take you to your Play Store or your App Store. You download the app, and you log in with your email address and password. Then you fund the account with at least 140, which is the combination of your shop rent, which is 120, and at least $20 for your gas fees. Then you activate, you set your location, then you activate. Then what you do next is binding. The person will put you through to do your API binding. You bind your RoyalQ to your Binance. So the robot will start. Once you bind, the robot will start. The person that invited you will give you a setting, and the robot will start trading for you, and you start making money. So I believe that should be all for now. Okay, Mr. David. I don't know if you are still on this Zoom. Mr. David. Mr. David, I don't know if you're on the Zoom. On the screen is the chat. Mr. David is no more on the Zoom. Mr. David is no more on the Zoom. I wish he will come and watch the recording. So you can see the chat. of 2021/2013. You can see how the chart went. You can see for 2014 to 2017, you can see the chart. You can see for 2018 to 2021, you can see the chart. Then 2020 to 2025, you can see where the chart is going. So if 2021 did not fail, 2014 did not fail, if 2011 did not fail, 2014 did not fail, 2018 did not fail, 2022, 2024 will not fail too. So this is the chart, and it will not fail. And we have already started seeing that what is coming will be massive. What is coming will be massive. So thanks, Leader Oshari, for that. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime I'm with you, don't used to have my time.
So I think we should be calling it a day, since we don't have any other question. So please meet the person that sent you the link and get started. The person will add you to our group. If you have any question, you feel free to ask in our group, and will be answered. So thank you. Thank you for coming to today's Zoom. Thank you and good night.